All right. Let's see what we can get into now. Couple more random pieces here. Okay. So this is where we were last time. As you know, if you've been following along with me. Trying to stay out of camera, but I guess it is what it is. It is what it is. And that's all that it is. So far, this has been pretty fun. No real issues yet. I don't really see too many issues coming in until like later, because y'all know how that goes. It's always when you get close to the end is when stuff starts to get a little funny. Take a look at that. That's kind of cool. I am really digging this new light though. It's actually pretty bright for me. It's probably bright for y'all too, but that's not the pieces I need. What a goof. So I guess it's these. I guess. I'm going to take a wild guess and say it is. I guess I need those and yellow. Dark yellow and then regular yellow. Okie dokie. It's these that I need. So there's one there. Oh, where's the other ones? Oh, I'll put them up here. Cause I'm a goofball, doing goofball stuff. Alright, let's take these. Let's put these in first. I'm gonna say it's a dark yellow. Looks like it. And then a regular one. Then we're gonna put this on. Let's do this 2 more times. Why do my fingers have to be so awkward? Okay. So there's that. Okay. We're gonna put one right here. And I'm assuming one right here. And then, yep, one right there. Okay. So there's that. A little butterfly. Kind of cool. That's kind of cool. It's kind of neat. These little weird pieces here. Oop, throwing stuff around. 4, 5. Oh, there's a broken piece. There's a broken piece, guys. Tokmak, what are you doing? Oh, man. So, there's a broken piece, and let me see what all goes on there. Because I gotta go through here real quick and see if I can figure out what's gonna go there. Because if it's something important, we're not gonna be able to complete it with the broken parts. Okay, it looks like flower petals go on there. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Now I can try to Gorilla Glue that. Or I don't know. Crap. Okay. All right. Okay. So, Gorilla Glue. Yep. So, let me tell you what I did. So I Gorilla Glued the part. Tried to anyway. I'm going to try to actually put that one piece in a very specific location, so it doesn't really get touched too much. I think it might be okay once it dries, but I also did take a photo of the broken one and a non-broken one. And I sent the email to Tokmak about it. So, yeah. Anyway, so they have the email now. Maybe at some point they will see it. They're pretty good about, getting my emails, of course, since, I'm doing this basically for them anyway. But yeah, showed them what it was. QC for some reason is not on the ball with that. So, yeah, that's the first problem that I've ever had with, actually, second problem that I've ever had with the Tokmak product. But nevertheless, we are going to, it looks pretty, it looks like it's going to be all right. Not really, but I'm just going to have to try to be extremely careful putting this in, because this is the one that's broken and deformed. So here we go. Wish me luck, guys, because if it breaks, we are screwed. Oh, it's in there. Oh, it's in there. Okay. Okay, it's in there. It's not, it is nowhere near perfect, but it's in there. Let me, oh, this is ridiculous. All right, let's, Yeah, that's not gonna work. It's not gonna work, dude. Okay. Okay. You know what? I know what I'm doing. Not really. I don't. Be right back. Okay. I got a toothpick. Some painter's tape. You guys are y'all gonna see me. Y'all gonna see how I do this. Put some Gorilla Glue right there on the tape because this stuff is sticky. Will this actually work? I mean, yeah, Gorilla Glue will work because I've used it before. So I know it's capable of holding this together, but I would say don't do this, but alright. That's so not gonna work. I'm just gonna hold it there for a minute or two. Okay. I'm gonna try not to touch that one as we finish working on this. Yeah. That sucks so bad, you guys, because this kit was on the verge of being amazing, and now, unfortunately, because of that broken part, I'm gonna have to, I gotta be honest, that's a very negative thing. That's the, there's nothing I can do about it at this point, but that definitely is a QC related problem, and I put this in the wrong spot. That goes in the middle. Okay, so quality control for Tokmak on this one, it's a fail, my friend. It's a fail. Now, granted, Tokmak will probably send me another part. They'll probably send me, or they'll probably overnight it to me, tell you the truth. That one piece, which is fine. I mean, if they want to overnight it to me, that's more than acceptable. And if it comes in, you guys know that I'll make an update video on it and we'll have it fixed. But I do know for a fact that Gorilla Glue will hold these parts. Like, it will hold. But unfortunately, I'm gonna have to probably cut this video short right here, because in order for it to hold, it needs pressure, and in order for it to have pressure, it needs to be held down. Why am I doing this with tape? Never mind, because I did it last time with tape, because I'm stupid. You know what? I'm not gonna tape it down. I'm just gonna let it roll. There should be enough glue on there to actually fuse that together, tell you the truth. It really should be enough. But it keeps popping up. Try to, give it a little helping hand, I guess, but that's so bad. That is so very bad. You gotta have some, you gotta have a little bit of pressure on it. I don't know. Maybe once it dries, it'll be all right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna finish up this little section here, because we can still do that at least, and then I'll figure something out. I'll figure out some way to hold it down. Put some pressure on it or something. I don't know. But so bad. Well, you guys, this is what happens when you do this stuff. You're gonna end up running into a situation like this where best laid plans of mice and men, well, one doesn't always work. So, but we're gonna do what we can do, and we're just gonna roll with it. Pray for the best. Expect the worst. No, I'm joking. It'll be all right. I think it'll be okay. We're just gonna have to trust in the glue gods. Is what I like to say now. Trust in the glue gods. How's this light working out? Is it okay? Does it need to be closer? What? I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty decent. Yeah. I could brighten. You want to see something cool? Watch the light. Oh. What'd that look like on camera? That looked pretty cool. I think it's up as bright as it'll go. That's a little weirder. That's kind of deep. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I'm changing colors on my light. Shut up. Because I want to. I can do what I want. It's my light. Look at these things. Look at that. That's weird. That's a weird piece. Yeah. 4, 6, 8, 10. Is that 12? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Nope. Missing one. There we go. 12. Okay. So, Barber. So I guess it's 6 on each. Okay, so I don't know how this thing go. I guess we go 1 here. here on this side. And okay, one back here. I'm gonna act like I don't know how to put these on. There'll be one on each one of these. I'm surprised these weren't broken. When I seen all these parts, I figured that this would be something that would break, as thin as it is. But that piece is a chunky. That's a chunky piece. You know what I mean? Like, it's a thick one. It's thick. Hopefully Tokmak will take care of that broken piece though. Otherwise, it's gonna be a trick. It's gonna be a little tricky piece to finish building. Well, I mean, I think I can finish building it without too much hassle, but still, y'all know, you want everything to be right. You want everything good. You don't want to have a bad piece ruin the whole thing, which necessarily it hasn't ruined anything. It's just maybe gonna cause a complication or two somewhere down the road. I don't know. This is not on right. Let me just, here, let's put this in first. There we go. Now, I think it goes that way. Nope. It goes this way. I guess it really doesn't matter how it goes in, huh? As long as I have some moving room over here, which I think I got plenty of room. It looks like it's holding. It looks like it's gonna work. So that's a good thing. Oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. The things I do. Okay, so I can set this off to the side for right now. Let that piece and that glue do its thing. Okay. Well, let's work on this other stuff here for a little bit. Yeah. So this actually, like I said, it's not the first time that I've had some part problems with Tokmak. I built the first sword that I built actually is missing pieces, like literally missing pieces. But it wasn't too big of a deal for me because it's just missing, it's not part of the main build that I would have needed. So I wasn't too worried about that one, but this is kind of different. This is part of the main build. I mean, it's solely focused on that, So hopefully they'll get it squared away for me. Might be a couple of days or a week or so, but maybe I can get it fixed up. And yes, if I do get a replacement part, if I do end up getting a replacement part for it, I guess we can do a revisit of this build, and I can show you guys, how to get back to that spot to take it and fix it. If you guys wanted me to. But for right now, as it sits, we are just gonna roll with what we got. There's one bucket. Squirrel, 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 squirrel. Look at my squirrel, 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 squirrel. I got the squirrel, y'all. So yeah, at the beginning of this video, you're probably gonna notice that the light changes a little bit. A lot of bit. It's because I tried to adjust the lighting on my phone first, along with this ring light, and then I just forgot to readjust it back when I took the photos and stuff, but it'd be all right. It should be okay anyway. Oh, I don't need that. I need this. Yeah, it looks like it's it looks like it's, I don't know. It looks fine, I guess, for now. But and then this goes in here. What the flip? Are you joking me right now? How does that go in there? Boy. Oh boy. That is gonna be a pain in the butt. Told you. Pain in the butt. Okay. So, there's that. Oh boy, what are we doing? Alright. What are we doing for real? My bad. Okay, so I need 2 of those. 1 of these. Where's that weird little piece at? Dun. Is it this? Yeah, one of those. There's a weird little block. Oh, here it is. Okay. Okay, so this goes here. Nope. I need this first. Well, this is gonna go through here though. So. Oh, ouch. Crap a lappa dappa kappa. Okay, so that goes there. Then it goes through here. Okay. Then this one is gonna go through the top of here. So looks like this. Are all of these the same size? Yeah, they're all the same. Okay, so we got that. Alright. Then wait, what? Why did it say I need 2 of these then? This make no sense, Captain. Because I'm stupid. So okay, so this one goes on top of here. This really makes no sense. Oh, I'm dumb. There we go. And then this goes here. Come on. Get on there, buddy. You know you want to. Oh, gosh. Golly. WD-40? Did I put glue on everything? Jesus. That is hard to press that on there. This is why I got a rag. That didn't work. Okay, I guess it worked to a point. Okay, now I gotta push the bar back down. Oh my gosh. Come on, y'all. Can't be. Y'all cannot have stuff this hard. For a 12-year-old to do this? This is impossible. This is not. Yeah, I ain't playing. This is like you have to get this part down. That is really, really hard to do. Oh my gosh. Like that is very, very, very hard to push that down. And if y'all didn't hear that click, that's how hard that was. Golly. Okay, then we put this up here. Man, I don't even want to. I think it goes that far. And then this goes on the bottom. And I don't think it goes all the way up. Yeah, I don't think it goes all the way up. I'm not even going to try to force that all the way up, tell you the truth. That is ridiculous. That is utterly ridiculous to have something that hard to press fit. That's ugh, utterly insane. I'm putting all of that together before I even put it in on there. Yeah, because there's no way I'm gonna sit here and struggle with that again. Not like that. That's stupid. That's straight stupid. Talkmock. It's not. I know, like, you guys aren't responsible for making. Well, I don't know. I don't know if you all actually produce these or if you just sell them. You know, just through whatever. But if you guys are making these, what are y'all doing? That was insane. Y'all gotta figure out some kind of way to something, because I'm telling you right now, man, a 12-year-old is not going to be able to put that much force into doing something like that. Like, that is insane. And apparently, I can't figure out how to put this in, right? Okay, here we go. So this is going to go there. But now, I guess everything needs to be spun this way. Sure, we're going to spin it that way. I guess. I don't know. I don't know how it goes. Y'all shut up. There. Okay. I'm going to bring this back over here. And this is going to go in this right there. Okay, cool. I guess I can adjust all of this stuff later on. Oh, and we gotta do it again. What? What are y'all doing? Talkmock, what are you doing to me? There sure is whispers of a rose, right? Yeah, this rose is whispering. It's whispering song. It's whispering a song that I don't like. I'm tell you that right now. I'm just gonna be real with you. It's whispering a song that I don't like. Do I even know what the song is? No, I don't. Am I gonna try to figure the song out? Probably not. And yep, of course I did that backwards. But I can maybe push this out. Jesus. Nope. This is where pliers come in. So, give me a good little grip right here. See? Always got tricks. Always got tricks of the trade. You guys are getting to see everything this go around. All of my secrets. Y'all are seeing my secrets. Don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody. I might have to hurt you. Don't tell nobody, baby. I don't know if it goes that way or not. Looks like it goes that way. No, probably goes that way. Okay, there's that. Okay, and then this goes on here. It doesn't go all the way down, so okay, we're gonna stop right there. Then this goes yeah, this is supposed to go on here. Again. Oh man, come on. Again with this pushing stuff, man. Okay, there. Now. Oh crap. That might be too far down. It might be too far down, but we're gonna go with it because I'm not trying to fart with that. Let's see. This is stupid. Stupid. What is going on here? Alright, hold on. Get a little wiggle wiggle. Get a little wiggle wiggle. Alright. Okay. We gave it a little wiggle wiggle. We're gonna put this here. Then we're gonna go OG butterfly right here. That was crazy. Okay. I don't know if my hands are sweaty. Well, yeah. But with this glue on my fingers, might not be such a good thing. Okay, so there's that one. Now, where does this go? Really? Oh, crap. So, okay, I need to turn that flower that way because this sits here. Okay. And then I can turn that back around. Oh, I need these.